moves along, producing the Coronin scientists discovered recently. Consequently, massive lava beds are created. It would cover at least half of the United States, and to the thickness of at least several kilometres. This process gradually released gigantic amounts of heat-trapping carbon gases at levels much higher than today. For comparison, carbon dioxide concentrations during that time period were estimated to be a few thousand parts per million, whereas today our CO2 level, while higher than it's been in the last 3 million years, is still significantly less. The immense amount of greenhouse gases present back then warmed global atmospheric temperatures to levels 18 degrees Fahrenheit higher than they are today. Because of that impact, it's had on ecosystems that forced land animals to rapidly adapt, move or die. 70% did not make it.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site.
But that's, I mean, yeah, I don't think this climate change probably won't ever wipe out the human race on its own.
Keeping it under wraps.
But it could kill a lot of us. I think Britain will be fine, to be honest, if I had to guess.
The last place live is got an office out where it's just Ivy's temperate. Ivy's a t-shirt with her jeans and possibly bring a jacket.
Yeah, it'll just become like Ibiza in Britain.
Huh. Fuck's sake. Can't agree.
Right, the fucking... I'm trying to get into PayPal and it's telling me I have to receive a text on a mobile number. I don't have the mobile anymore.
You do?
All the number. No, the one they're going to send it to you, and there's nothing to change it.
Avengers Tower is so cool, but they're never around to use it. I think they're probably somewhere on the west coast right now.
I thought you were
surfing or something.
PayPal, was it eBay?
I have PayPal, aye. Tell me to contact them, I'm going to phone them.
PayPal. Hello.
Oh, I need the phone. They're not accepting my MasterCard, so I need to set up my PayPal. Can I get the phone?
That'd be a fucking brilliant name for a gay dating app.
Right, put the car.
PayPal. It would be brilliant actually.
That would be the best you could ever imagine.
Hello.
And that would be the little below it, be like this little silhouette of a hoof there going, hello.
What's the logo for PayPal? Is it like 2 P's? You could say like 2 hands, 2 dongs, 2 boys and willies, like peas. Yep.
Oh, they then reckon part of it was back on land, the hotter climate shifted vegetation and ignited fires. That exposed more rocks and erosion went into overdrive. As a result, an overabundance of nutrients flowed into the oceans. This is the interesting bit. Causing at first an explosion in life. But then there was the inevitable death and decomposition which ate up most of the life-giving oxygen in the ocean. 90% of ocean life died. So because of a sudden explosion of life due to all the nutrients being plummeted into the ocean, fucking result, everyone's living. That was their demise. Decomposition, sucked up the oxygen.
Fucking get up, Spiderman. Spiderman's fucking shite. Shite.
In a nutshell, it went temperature, acidification, and then the knockout punch was deoxygenation.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work. getting done?
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
Money's gonna be tight while the boss is inside. We gotta earn on our own.
Alright, that's back.
That's what we're doing here, ain't it? Anyone else?
Nap time.
There you are! Don't you dare hit me with that!
If I was Peter Parker, right, I would put something on under my suit so it would look less like me. Pair of tits, for example. And then folk are like, oh, I think it's Peter. Folk are like, oh, I think it's Peter. I think Peter's Spider-Man. What? They can't take the fucking photos, but they fucking chebs. Sure enough. Good point, Kingpin. Big pair of Pam Anderson double D's under his spider piece. Kingpin with baldy bastards.
We gotta stop it!
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write!
Hit him in the air!
Don't.
Here comes the pain!
Rocket launcher.
Don't you dare hit me with that!
Ah, backup's here! Why don't I have backup? Alright, nobody likes me!
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Fisk does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
Not now!
Reinforcements! You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
Kick his ass!
More of them! It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
I can't reach him!
Jesus fucking Christ. Damn it, kid. Spider tickle. Yes. Champion.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
Where you getting your kebab for?
Because I like the way they cut the doner meat really thin.
Look at the cut of the chip. Yeah, total judgment. That's what I used to do.
A judgment.
I mean, one time I got a kebab for them, they came to the door, and I was like, cheers. He was like, oh, total jizz now, by the way. I was like, oh. Honestly. It was still pretty good. The jizz.
Sounds like Damien's name. His second name's Desmet.
Yeah.
Was actually D-Smet. Two
Decent.
words. But, or Desmet.
Sounds like a cowboy back in the day.
His dad's version.
Right.
But we've just always called him Desmat. Because as kids, someone got it wrong, you know, when we were introduced to him, it was already established as Desmat. Or that's why we call him Des. Everyone referred to him as Des, that's why. Even though it's Desmet. Desmat. Des. Looks like a fucking Ewok. Sounds like Zippy.
Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still uses film.
Desmet. In the middle of a street. Desmet.
Officers are engaged with armed hostiles. Backup needed. Officers needed in the vicinity of Vanderbilt.
Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
I watched like a program when I was ill called Outer Range. You guys ever seen it?
No.
It's about a cowboy called Josh Brawler. His son was it? And Josh Brawler finds a big hole in the garden. It's like a portal to the future. It was mental. Good luck. Outer Range.
What's it on?
Amazon Prime. It was out in April, right? Found it. It was like cowboy slash paranormal. I was like, fucking right. Yeah, that one, right? Paranormal western. I mean, it was actually set in these days. It was like set in South America, like a state from the south. You're pure hillbillies.
Think that's it. Everyone okay? Demons fight like men possessed.
Good luck. Oh, it's the last two episodes of Stranger Things tonight as well. There we go.
Muggers never take a day off.
Others.
Surprise!
It's the spider guy! How's that feel?
Battered.
Can't talk, Spider-Man.
There you go.
Pursuit in progress. Backup requested. Proceed to Sutton Place. Over.
Spider Gimp is being a gimp. See that, like.
It's warm tonight, like.
Pants off, but I've had new clothes on all week. The man who wears pants. No, no, no. Jesus Christ, my man. Gimp. Spider Gimp.
I can't let him hurt that victim anymore.
Watch it!
What can do it, man?
Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back.
Fact, I couldn't. It need to be a big bit of metal. There's the dish. You cunt. Fuck you. Fucking cunting.
Love laying out bullies.
Thanks. You're my hero. I think I'll be okay.
If I was Spiderman, I would wear prosthetic tits and a fan hair. Nobody would believe it was me, Peter Parker. Is that you, Peter? What, the fuck cunt's got a fucking set of tits and a wee fan hair? That's not me.
I've been playing fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, Rich. It's fucking excellent. Oh, it's so good, man. Aye, see the story and the way they chat and that, and oh man, it's good.
Little old me.
You control all the guys at once, yeah? Like you switch between them.
Oh, you control Peter Quill and you tell them to use certain moves on the target, and there's like like systems and that. Like, there's a stagger gauge. It's like a guy can stagger. Well, Drax can stagger. Gamora damages. Rocket does area effect, and Groot immobilizes.
All units, 10:30 on an armored car.
I'll get a wee go at some point, like.
It's fucking, honestly, man, it's so good, like.
Well, I tell you, I've got PS Plus extras. Like,
extras. Oh, I need like, cause I'm not gonna play the fucking. Mind you, I want the game trials. But I'm not gonna play the retro stuff, man. It's just no like my bag there.
right, retro games. I'll get a go to update the library now. Right? If I get a new, if I'm not going to use. I mean, what's the point in trying to get a game streamed? We're still not at the technology where you can stream computer games properly.
Right, Rich, listen to this.
Find the rest. The boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got.
Anyway, you there?
Alright, hello, I'm back.
I thought you were saying something.
Did you hear that tune?
If you just send me it, Peter, man, it's a bit immense for me, like.
I'll send you a wee snippet through email. I'm not putting it. It's not ready for SoundCloud, but I need your opinion,
I'll leave it till a wee bit better, Peter, like. I can't even tie two words together on there.
Alright.
Yeah, I've been out all week, man. It's really like.
Just sleep it off.
I just sent an email, man. Get it going and feeling better, like.
I'm just building up all the components here, and then I'm going to arrange it. So I've got a. It isn't a dropper. It's more like a house breakdowner. So I've got that, and I've got like just all the bass.
Literally didn't see that coming.
And then it transitions into all the treble, as well as the bass. And I've got like a chopped up bass line that transitions into the main part. So I've got a few parts of it done, but it's mainly the sample. I like it, but I'm not sure if it's. Mind you, see all the Armin van Helden I've been listening to. Some of it's really cheesy, but it's good, cheesy, you know.
Sweet dreams.
then.
Nighty night.
Huh? 会付出代价的。有人说过，最终是赢啊。
Rich,
What?
do you know anybody that can do mastering?
Aye, I've got my foot look.
Because I've not learned that yet, and it's like, I'm merely a musician and a producer.
You teach yourself, man.
I suppose I could learn.
Yeah. It's all on YouTube now, to help you out.
I've been learning mixing, but I mix it so that it sounds good to me. But you're supposed to leave headroom for the mastering process, huh?
Fisk's territory is ours now.
Not today.
蜘蛛侠来了，拿上警报！
Hold on, man. Spider.
Spiderman.
Spiderman. Good mark. Spiderman.
Spiderman.
Hey, Willie.
You
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive, and maybe I'll tell you.
Saving ba-
And drop it
guys
off
from other bad
afterwards,
guys.
man. It's
Not how I
totally
thought today would go.
cheap, right? You just say, if you've a couple of bottles of wine now, you can drink what you're drinking, and Kev will probably hear a toker, but I'll not partake in the talk, like.
I'm gonna wear a Hawaiian shirt. You're a total gay fella. Put my hand
Alright,
in
Kev,
your arm.
alright, Kev, this is my boyfriend, that's what I'm going to say.
Alright, Kev. Thursdays and here we church.
No, but it'll be a good night.
Aye, not for all out.
I'll say to Kev, me and you will come through, man.
Well, I got their attention.
I see since Jim passed away, man, Kev's fucking been looking for some brotherly hugs, man. You know what I mean? And I need to go through, like, I want to go through as well, like, so.
You see what you do, let go through as well.
Aye. 3 years, aye, that'd be brilliant, man. Well, when I organise it with Kev, we'll send Dave a message.
Sure. Better swing around the outside to look for Fisk.
There you go. Clear my throat. Man, the shite is going at my fucking lungs, like, horrible, man.
Well,
Lung butter. Just keep it down over there. Just get...
Kick it up a notch. Never touches the ground. You two stay here. Wait for the police. Gotta find the survivors fast.
Shit. Cancer. Dead. Yes. You can't.
Hey, big guy.
Rock up.
I see if you don't upload onto SoundCloud, I've got a feeling that they don't push your songs as much because it's totally my amount of views is dried up there.
You need to share it as well, man. You want people to hear it out. You need to share it. You need people to hear it.
I ain't paying a snitch.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
I've missed these cryptic Fisk talks.
He's caught a club on Wednesday. Chris Pincher.
Pinching knobs.
Pinching his knob.
What was he doing? He was going around pinching bollocks.
He was just grabbing people's dicks.
Get a wee pinch.
Yeah, he's a spacey.
That sounds fair as fuck. Not getting your dick a wee pinch.
Yeah,
Hello again.
what he's about.
You get back your wee pinch.
No, 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 no!
Why are politicians sexual deviants. That's all I know.
I think it's like the police officer thing. It's not necessarily that all coppers are cunts. If you're a bit of a cunt, you might be inclined to become a copper so you can exert yourself over other people. And same with politicians. They're not all narcissistic psychopaths that are only out for themselves. But if you are only out for yourself and a narcissistic psychopath, you might think, where can I best facilitate my hobbies?
Go!
Same with pedos and churches and shit like that. You know,
Did that just happen? Yeah.
it's all relative.
I'm getting reports of a helicopter with a wrecking ball.
Yeah, things with the demons got complicated.
Demons escaped. What?
Did that just happen? Yeah.
I'm chasing them.
I'm getting reports of a helicopter with a wrecking ball.
Yeah, things with the demons got complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, I got this. Rockets!
They're almost up to some sort of deviant stuff, like S&M clubs that you caught in.
That helicopter is destroying.
Never just a guy who's caught in a car. Tony Blair was caught getting cast by a lassie in the car. Maybe he's
working on it, Yuri.
total deviancy that's involved in it.
Well, in the 70s, a small section of Labour Party politicians were advocating that being a pedo was like a love is love situation.
Yeah, it's a sexual choice, it's a sexual preference. Like.
And they were trying to argue that. It really quickly got squashed. But me and Pete were actually discussing this earlier, right?
Now's my chance.
When people first realise they're gay or transgender, it's quite a bit of turmoil. It's varying degrees. But you never hear about a fucking pedo feeling remorse, do you? You know, you never think, like, and it's sad that someone realises they're gay, they're like, oh, fucking hell, like, I've got to go through all the shit.
I've got willies up my bum and everything.
Yeah, I got willies up my bum and, you know, and...
got all the cool clothes, sleeveless t-shirt.
Myself up and, you know, but they give it a bit of thought and then eventually they're happy with it and then they consider themselves, you know, they're fucking gay all the time and just can't get enough penis.
We were like, if a paedophile came out to their parents, they would be like, we'll take you to a play park.
Yeah. So, you know, if your son told you he was gay, if my son told me he was gay, the first thing I'd do is take him to a gay bar. Just a show of support. Like, you can only wank off 2 blokes. Like, while I'm around. That's the rules. Everything else is fine. But like, you never hear of a nonce thinking to themselves, oh fuck, I'm a nonce, you know what I mean? They're always just like,
I need to disable the helicopter's engine.
It's just, they're always just fucking nasty little cunts about it, straight up, they're just like, oh right, excellent. I can be evil. Get that shit done. Should be a sport.
Need to disable the second
I want to create the Society of Glenoffice Bears, kind of like the big gay bears. Balties, beards, checkered shirts.
We got the bear weekender down here.
I want to bring it up here.
Rich Ultra saw a gay guy that looked just like you.
I've seen a few of those, Peter. That's only look.
Honestly, he's identical. Completely shaved head,
bald head,
really dark black beard, exactly the same as you have it, a goatee, and he was pretty hench. I just walking past, looked at him and I said, straight away.
Coffee of me.
So I look like Tommy Robinson, it's fine, you know.
I'm pretty comfortable looking like a total bear. So I noticed that a long time ago.
I look like Charlie for fucking...
I've got a few pals here, bears. They say you're a total great
Always
bear.
Sunny.
Yeah, you are a bear. You got a lot of the similarities of characteristics.
I look like a moron.
What am I doing with this?
A moron narcissist.
I'm sort of stuck in this level. No.
Oh man, I saw this pop tune the other day there, man, and the chick was totally fucking hot as fuck.
Doubt it.
It was like, the tune was based on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. But honestly man, she was fucking tidy as fuck. New pop tablet.
I'll tell you do, yeah.
I don't know her name man.
Peter West or Pete Best or something like that. George McHale.
This is your master plan? Replace Finn?
Imagine your name was Yorgi. Yorgi.
George McHale.
You know what you did for fight for UFC, Yorgi Masvidal. And everybody's like, you're gay.
Need a plan. Plan real fast.
Oh my.
I guess this is the plan. Come on, Pete, you got this. You got this, you got this, you got this. Please don't screw this up.
Fucking did. Fucking did. Oh, fucking brilliant, man. I thought I'd done a quick time event and Spider-Man's post was totally surprised. It was like, you failed to save the civilians. Go flame the helicopter and land in the city.
I guess this is the plan. Come on, Pete, you got this. You got this, you got this, you got this.
Vincenzo's, yeah, he's got his PS5. His first game he's playing is Death Stranding.
Please don't screw this up.
Going through all the exclusives. He's had an Xbox for a little while. But he does prefer PlayStation. He's not a fucking idiot.
I hope this Starfield's shite, like.
These masks are so awesome. Where do you get
It
them?
was only on Xbox.
Cool, thanks. Do they have a website?
If it's really good, man, I'll be like, oh, I need to get an Xbox.
Hey, Yuri.
Oh, sure,
I miss the days when I could justify buying both consoles, to be honest. When you had a 360 and a PS3. You know, what was the differences? I mean, there was... What was the
Gears of War and the Xbox.
That's it, yeah, Gears of War on the Xbox and like Forza.
Late. You coming?
One of the reasons I had it as well, actually, there was
Tell your pops I said congrats.
3 Command & Conquer games on there.
Mm.
And that was enough for me. There was like an indie version of a Command. It was like a really small Command & Conquer on the PS3, but like literally as a purchase game with like 8 maps that you just put a little campaign on. But I still played it.
Did they start the ceremony yet?
Yeah, there was
They're still setting up.
3 full
Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
On the Xbox. Lost Odyssey. Oh, that was a fucking game and a half.
I played that out. That was good.
That's one of my favourite RPGs of all time.
Yeah, I played that. It was actually Dave's.
Incredible,
Dave's
wasn't it?
game.
Incredible story.
It was good,
1,000 Years of Dreams and all those and more. Did you finish it?
I can't remember. I remember that long ago, but I can remember playing it on 360.
I mean, as a 360 game, it was on 4 discs. That's the fucking scale of it. And I just love the way they, like when you just, like when one little like one little thing would trigger the memory of the main character, and it would go off into like a story. It was literally like the pages of a book turning. And you know the magic of when you're a kid and you're like being read a story and you're imagining it all, and that's why it's good.
Yeah.
That's why it's so resonates with you when you know it's such a realistic story because you're having to imagine everything. It did that, and I just and they had such vast fucking story. I just remember like seeing like a flower blowing in the wind, and then suddenly it just went into this 1,000 Years of Dreams about a flower that was on a battlefield. Well done. That was the makers of Final Fantasy as well, wasn't it? Like some of the writers of Final Fantasy 7. Such a good RPG. So good. One character I didn't like that much, but he was alright in the end. He was. I remember there was that. It was like the sort of secondary bloke character of your main party.
Yeah.
He really did my head in at first, and he was pretty shit for ages. But then once you got his last skills, he was incredible. It was almost unfair having him, but I couldn't beat the extra hard extracurricular boss that's in that game. It's known as one of the hardest bosses in gaming. But it's only because I had to do a few things to get a little bit stronger before beating him. And then could be asked. That's simple.
In the air above our teeming streets, on which
what's the length of games, man? It's not too long,
yeah, that is a thing. Like, to be honest, Death Stranding did that a little bit for me. It's too samey to be that long.
Yeah.
The right thing would be to call the professionals. My son.
I'll describe it to the There was legitimately a couple of bits in Death Stranding where I spent like 2.5 hours trying to get up a certain slope with some cargo on my back. There was also a blizzard and the slope was really steep, and it was all snowing. Yeah, so it wasn't a straight walk up. You had to sort of work out what bits you could do, and if you fell back down.
Sorry.
Snakes and ladders. That's what it is, man. It's just a 3D version of Snakes and Ladders.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, it had the cargo element, but...
Nah.
Oh boy, rockets! They got rockets!
Yeah, quality game. But yeah, it's a bit too samey throughout the whole game, like in terms of just there wasn't even enough like areas to see, you know.
Never finished this up.
I'm making this game Man-Spider, but I really hope to kill off fucking collective and do a bit of map collecting stuff, like totally filler gameplay. Just my fucking nutting, like. We've done it with Assassin's Creed games for years. Collecting this stuff. Why? I'll just do it, it's fun. Yeah.
I don't mind a wee bit of it, but if you do it too much, man, it's like, fuck off, I'm not collecting that.
It's like, Spiderman's like, I just met a guy and he's like, oh, can you find my birds? He's like, chased 12 pigeons for the city. Why? I'll just do it, it'll be fun.
Reported location is near Midtown North.
But by the time, you've already spent all that time getting used to the traversal, so you know, interested in doing it. Bullshit.
Demons are out of control, terrorizing the whole city. Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM.
We did it back in the day on PS2 and in PS1 they would have that in games there. It's like find 100. It's like fucking Super Mario mechanics, yeah. Find all the coins.
Fucking see the feathers in the Assassin's Creed. The Ezio ones, it was like, fuck off, man. I ended up getting a guide and just fucking...
annoying. There was one in Black Flag where it was find all the lyrics, you get the song in your sort of menu, fuck me, you had to chase these lyrics blown through the streets, it's fucking frustrating as fuck. It's fucking infuriating me out. And it's not the easiest way to traverse in Assassin's Creed, it's a bit, sometimes be a bit clunky at times, Wait.
The door's stuck! I'm coming!
Let him burn. Let him fucking burn. You get loads of the costumes for Spider-Man, like all the free ones now. We've got 20 of them or something. Give me your gun! Douche. Douche.
Another half a second I'd have been flambéed.
Right in the back of the dish.
City can't take much more of this. Take your time there. Thanks, Spider-Man. Company's insurance better be up to date. Screw it. I'm taking those vacation days for sure now.
Nice to see you, dude.
And onion rings things.
Onion rings.
See, as soon as I hear them coming up the path, man, I'm gonna mute it because for the dogs, Rich.
Why have you got so many dogs? You need to get rid of them. Get some good pets.
We've just paid 190 quid for the ammo at the vet.
Tell them to start paying his anyway.
I couldn't get a dog job.
Dog job, right? There's plenty of dog jobs out
My
there.
onboard AI
What
can
is
tell me
this?
the most likely area where
Police
the victim
dog?
is.
Fire dog.
There's a dog. There's an antique shop in Kirkcaldy and there's a dog that hands out pamphlets for it. Get that sort of job.
This tower.
The dog actually,
If I was
it's
them, I
actually
might
the owner.
start thinking about a new
The
name.
owner's dog. That's a shame. What's up there,
Got
Mike?
an algorithm
Have
in
you
the
got the
suit that can extrapolate where the kidnappers
He had a
are
blood
going.
blister in his ear, a wee infection in his chin, and his paws are all fucking old. He's been licking them too much for something wrong with him. He's got steroids, special shampoo, fucking the vet drained his blood blister. Fucking gave him a couple of injections. A fucking total fucking scam on it.
Do over.
190 quid it was.
Yeah, it's expensive, like.
And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
I had to go to the vet a few times with my cats and that, like. So you killed my cat and I gave you 300 quid. That's a good deal. I mean, it's a fucking rip-off.
It's a rip-off, man.
I'm totally like, oh, cat's
And
fucking dead.
and they 300 quid.
They're like, that's a shame your cat's dead, but where the fuck's the money?
This wrestler right after
Fucking money! It was fucking hell! Didn't give a fuck, yeah. Cheeky swines, like. And now I'm like, can I get a $5 back from the bus? They're like, I don't know about that, like, need the money, yeah. 200 quid?
Rich, what could I get Ultra to say in his accent that would be a good sample for a dance tune?
Oh.
Yeah, I've got one of my voices.
Your voice is awesome, man. I've told you this before. It is.
It's not
You're not the first to say it. I've got the right voice for certain things.
But,
I was going to say a voice for radio, but that's an insult, No, what's that, a face for radio, they say. It's an insult, like. Face for radio. I'm like, oh, thanks very much.
It's my wheelhouse. That's why people laugh at my comedy. Look at this fucking numpty looking guy. Yeah, what? Fine. I've got to look at this. I've got to get paid for it.
That's a fucking great insult. Like, you've got a face for radio, because you're sort of like, for a second you're like, eh? Oh right.
That's how Simon Dan describes it. Yeah, I've heard that. I saw it recently, in fact, that some people from Birmingham don't get any fucking acting work or like any sort of work where they got to use their voice because they just sound stupid.
Spider emergency.
And even like Scousies and Geordies, like
West Country.
Like Rampage, he does his sounds thick as fuck.
West Country, the total.
West Country
was voice
and that. That's total fucking shady accent too.
I mean, there's probably very specific things that they can perform on.
Yeah.
Aberdeen and Peterhead, man, you want to hear this? Oh, they sound fucking like morons, like. You can't say much. Fife's a wee bit fucking shady and all, like, but.
No, it's fine. But what I noticed about Scots on telly though, it's very legible. They've obviously worked on it.
Aye.
Like Scottish, I have to actually think. Is that guy like watching like football commentary or something like that, or football punditry? I'm like, is that guy Scottish? Yeah, but he's really changed it to. You can still tell.
A little nighttime bird watching.
But
well, I was watching.
They work on it. My brother doesn't. My brother's one of the most well-spoken people you could possibly meet.
Thanks for the heads up,
Miss
Stephanie.
Not quite, but he's a TV presenter. He's exactly like a TV presenter.
Thanks for the assist, Stephanie. Why would armed men be at Belvedere Castle?
Even in his late teens, he started really. That was always what he wanted to do, be an actor. Yeah, he's so well-spoken.
So we could get you to tell a story about being high in a club or something. Oh.
Yeah, I can do a Danny Dyer type accent, and
aye.
It might be a bit much, but I could do something in that direction.
No, I think that's what I'm after there. That's what I'm thinking.
Because Danny Dyer's is actually really strong. Like his accent, it sounds so similar to mine. Yeah, in that direction. Yeah.
Aye.
If I try and pull off like an Essex accent or East London accent, it'll be too. East London's, it's quite specific, but it just doesn't sound that different, really. But people will know straight away. Like, people
snoring now.
Like, that's not real. But in that direction, it's fine. Like, I've got the same accent as Ricky Gervais, kind of like area. He's not from that far away from me. He's got a different voice. He's got a hint of Bristol, like West Country kind of. Because he's Reading, he's a little bit more in that direction. But,
you're in timeout.
Yeah, we don't have accents down here, according to jokes.
Check in, Echo 3. Echo 3, no response. Someone check on him.
Anybody hear that?
Right, lads, I'm gonna eat. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes.